Ooh, didn't see you there. Hello. Hello. Okay. Hello. My name is Phoenicia, and I'm a 21-year-old female sound engineer. Well, I'm studying still, in my last semester. What got me into studying sound engineer is music in general, all kinds of music. Music truly did save my life, and it did for many people that study in the field. Either you're studying in the field or not. That's something we can all relate to. Music is a great escape, and it's okay. Never mind it. Like, we get it. It's a good escape, and we all listen to it all the time. Either you're like aware of it or not. Like, you're at work, there's like a music play. No, there's not. You're at work. Okay, I'm gonna get straight to the point. I want to share my project and my little box. My project, since I love music so much, like I tried to explain, and how music, that's what I was trying to get at. Music affects your energy, right? So I was high one day and I thought, like, okay, it affects your energy. Does it actually create energy? Like, can you harvest the energy made with music? And actually you can, and we do it every day. If you ever saw a concert or recorded music, you're a singer, you're a bass player, whatever, you're using a microphone, right, to record what you're saying, or you're at the concert and you need to hear the artist. Just like, sorry, big book problems, it hurts my back. So yeah, it needs to be recorded. How it's recorded, or how you hear every day, how you can hear that video, it's basically there's a mechanical wave through the air. Like, when you speak, it pushes molecule, and that creates that mechanical wave. What makes it hearable is in your ear or in that microphone, you have a receiver that transduces that energy into a mechanical, not the mechanical energy, into either electric energy, yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna keep my terms simple so we can all understand each other. That's my goal here, because one thing that really pisses me off in either like physics or any engineering field is once you get a degree, you feel the need to talk like, oh, you're an academic, so you have like that, I don't know, I don't want to diss anybody out there, but we all know what I mean. I want to make that project like I'm in front of with my friend and we're like speaking about it, and I want to make super simple, no big head academic shit. So talking about all that energy, like there's actually energy in music. Either you're hearing it, you're producing it, there's energy there, but it's not being harvested, it's only being recorded. So my goal is to make energy out of that and power, make things on a bigger scale. Tesla always said, like, energy is everywhere in the sky and we could just harvest it and give it for free. And people out there didn't like that, because it's gonna cost, there's a lot of money to be made into energy. Either you're coal mining, you're into gas, you're into petrol, you're into diesel, like everything represent big dollar signs, and they don't want to lose that because they've been harvesting that energy for a while. Thing is, like everything else, the earth can only produce so much, and not only are we kind of running out of it, but we could have seen just like the summer we had was crazy. Bees were dying, temperature was up and down. I'm from Montreal, and for the first time in my 21 years of life, I've never had a summer that was this hot. I've been to Italy once because my dad is Italian, so I went there to see my family, and we were having temperature like 38 degrees, and it was crazy for me. I was like, oh my god, people live like that every summer, and fast forward 10, 11 years later, here in Montreal, we get 48 degrees, 43 degrees, 43 degrees in Montreal, Canada in the summer. That's fucking crazy. I'm sorry, but that shit was crazy. And I'm not just gonna, sit back in my little chair and pretend like, it's gonna be okay. No, it's not. We're the future. We're the generation that's gonna be living in this earth for the next 60, 50 years. And I don't want to be living in a summer where bees are dying, where temperatures are up and down, where you cannot even breathe, where wildfire spreads like crazy. So you have to do something about it. So, and that's the thing about everyone, everywhere. You take your passion and you think about it so much and you pick at it so much that you find something that could really help your whole community. And that's something that really got me out of depression, was realizing, okay, there's things that I like out there that could actually help others and give back and help people that were like me or that are still like me, and we can all give back. It's all, again, that exchange of energy. Like, I have that negative energy and then I put it into that project and it's gonna give back positive energy. So, well, I'm gonna dig in, tell you about my project. My first prototype, because I had that idea of like energy and thought making energy with vibrations and sound, and it's kind of out there, you know. I'm talking about metamaterials, and you're like, okay, I cannot see those materials. What are they? Are they real? Are they even out there? Are you like, do you smoke too much? What is it? So I had to do a prototype. So it's like when you were in high school and you had those science fair, you know, you don't talk, like Michael Scott said, you don't get handed a pamphlet on electricity. You put your hand on a globe and your hair go like this and you go, electricity. You know, so you have to see it physically to understand a bit more. And so that's what I'm trying to do. So my idea was to do a prototype based on a shoe that can produce enough electricity to charge your phone. A phone is something that we use every day. We're all stuck on our fucking phones every motherfucking day, myself included. And we walk every day. I mean, I hope so. I don't want to get hate on that, but you know, we still do a kind of movement where there's a mass being moved. Just that it's enough, okay? So yeah, I want to do that prototype of a shoe that can power a phone. I've done some research on material. Right now, there's a lot of research being done on that kind of energy. I know MIT in the States is really, really advanced toward that kind of research. So anyways, I was looking up some, because it's not new what I said. A lot of people right now are doing that shooting. So I looked at some videos on YouTube of people who did that, and I ordered the material they use, and I'm gonna try it out, see if it works, and hopefully I can use it as a prototype to go around and prove my idea to people. So hopefully one day when we look at that window, this one, okay, we don't see no cars running with motherfucking gas. Okay, I had this thing with gas. Well, that's for another video, but you know, I'm just real sick and tired, and at one point I realized, like, wow, I can do something. So let's do something all together. So in my box, I'm gonna show you what I received, and it's gonna be an entry, because that's like this. I'm at my starting point right now. There's nothing really concrete, so I want to be able to go back on this video and see, like, oh, okay, I was there at that particular time, now I'm here, I did this wrong, and the right answer is this, or I can learn, like an example. I was going through my box and I saw this, okay, the whole thing that's gonna make my energy. It's a piezoelectric plate, okay? It's like everything revolves around it. It's my most important piece. I was so happy when I found it. I was thrilled, I was excited to show it around, explain it a bit more to people, and look crazy with my hair like that. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna show it to you guys. It's like a piezoelectric plate, so you can see it. That's another side. It's a plate, a ceramic plate that's charged, electrically charged, and it captures like the movement. It works with movement, basically. Either be like you just, that's a movement of air. That movement releases energy, and as well as it takes energy for you to push that air out, it's gonna liberate energy. There's a famous physicist, I think, or a chemist, that said, "Rien ne se perd, rien ne se crée, tout se transforme." In English, it means nothing is lost, nothing is created, everything transform. So the energy that you just took to push it out, it's not gonna just, you know, disappear in the air and go chill with Jesus or Allah or whoever you trust in and believe in. You know, it doesn't just leave. It's still here in this physical realm, and you can do something with it. So anyway, I go back to my plate. I receive my plate, super, super excited. I look at them and I'm like, wow, shit, those plates are too small. Like, I was so excited that I didn't even, when I was ordering, I was so excited that I didn't even think of the size. And then I was like, being hard on myself. I was like, oh, you're so dumb. Your project is going to take way longer. Why did you do this? Take your time. Think before you do. And after falling on myself for a whole night, I basically realized, wait a minute. It's not necessarily a bad thing that you made a mistake. Smaller plates mean that you can put more on the surface. So maybe smaller plate will require less charge and will produce more since I cannot have more. Or maybe bigger plates instead of the small plates will be better because they have a bigger surface. That's a thing that I need to, that's why you call it research basically. It's you trial and error. So there's a lot of interesting that you can discover throughout errors, and I think that's how you get to great things. It's by making errors and learning from them. So the thing that I want to note in my entry, we received very, very small, I think it's 12 millimeters plate. The white part is negatively charged and the gold part is positively charged. Gold is a very, very good conductor for electricity, and it's kind of easier to work with because since it's the highest performer, you get a bit of a more accurate result than you would with a mix of metals or something that's not necessarily 100% pure. So anyway, what's in my box? My battery is red. I hope I have time. I'm gonna go quick because I've been talking shit for 12 minutes. We have capacitors. I'm gonna open it. I'm so excited. And I didn't need all those size of capacitor for this specific project. I'm gonna need probably the smaller one that are up here. Oh, I really need to open it. Okay, probably gonna need the smaller one only. But I'm in a school of sound engineers, and often, well, not often, but some of them like to repair their own shit, and it's quite fucking like amazing that some people are interested to the micro aspect of thing, and I think that's the thing that you need to promote. So I bought a whole big package, so everybody at my school could be, maybe it would interest them to open their own mic, or maybe they're already doing it and they were missing pieces, and that was the thing that was stopping them from doing them themselves. What I want to do, my like bigger goal and all of that, it's to have a group project, and that's why I'm putting on YouTube. It's because I want as much people possible working on it. I don't care about the end result, about don't share. I've been told don't share your idea. There's money to be made in it, and you're gonna lose it all. Me, I don't give a shit about money. I just want to have normal summers, no more bee dyings. Like, we're all gonna be living on the same earth at the end of this. So either you have the 1 million, I have 1 million. I don't give a shit as long as I can breathe my air. Okay, it's not 1 million that's gonna make my air more breathable than yours. It's truly not. So anyway, all little capacitors. That's a sensor kit. So if you're like, you don't have that much knowledge into like electronics and stuff, I really suggest already built kits. So you don't have to go like look around for like small pieces like that and capacitors. Like it's all already in one kit, like this one. Ugh. I don't have nails. It's gonna be hard. It's going to be hard. Okay. Oh my god, it's gonna be a bad idea to tilt that. But anyway, so I'm gonna try a bit. You have pieces to create your circuit, everything you need, which is receiver. I'm sorry, English is not my first language, so I mean, pardon myself. That's really cool. We have diodes here. So yeah, you have everything in the like already prepackaged to do like a whole circuit basically. And this I needed the diodes, the little things that I showed you last week. This is really cool if you want to start from scratch, because that's the other thing that I want to show you guys is there's rule right now, but you can like take bits and pieces of things and remake the rules through your own understanding and try to create something new. I'm tired of people like right now in school, geniuses. You study physics, you study algebra. You're handed out like there's this, and they are amazing formula. I'm not saying they're not good. I'm not saying they're scrap, but like geniuses are modifying formulas that are fucking 200 years old. Like, okay, Newton was a big thing for the field of physics, but who's the next Newton? Who's the next Einstein? Who's the next? You know, we just lost Hawkins. Who's gonna, you know, he inspired so much. He really inspired me when I was younger to be doing what I am doing today. But we need to take that inspiration and drive it somewhere. You cannot be sitting with your inspiration in your little car and not press on the fucking go pedal. Let's call it a go pedal, and that makes me look so bad because I'm talking about like making energy car and I don't even know how to call the pedal. But like I said, English is really not my first language, so give me a chance here. Anyway, another kit that I got for this project is circuit boards, because there's a ton of circuit boards out there, but they're not made for my specific projects. So I thought, why not make my own? I suck at this shit. I ordered books and gonna read on it. I don't know how to do it, but I can learn. So yeah, really cool. It's the first time in my life that I'm seeing like empty circuit boards. So I'm pretty stoked. I have different sizes. Like I have rectangular ones, more longer ones. You can see that side by side. Okay. Okay, and for my project, everything you're seeing is for my project. It's all gonna go in a shoe, or I'm gonna make multiple. I'm not sure yet, but it's all supposed to go in a shoe. Keep that in mind, try, because I'm not sure I'm making too much sense. But hey, I'm gonna put it out there and maybe make sense for someone. Anyway, the main aspect of my shoe is gonna be a LiPo batteries. So that's the box. That's the battery. So that it's gonna help me store all the energy that I'm getting. Because if I don't store it, if I take the energy that I'm gonna create in the 1 millisecond of the shoe touching the floor, it's not gonna be enough energy to charge a phone for a whole day. It's gonna be only give me nanowatts in reading. What we want is full watts, not nanowatts. Nanowatts, it's smaller than watts. It's not even enough to power your light bulb. You know, it's nothing. So we need to store the energy before it can be sent to the phone. So that's gonna allow us to store our energy while we're walking for like 15 minutes. It's not a lot. Like we have to test it, but my prediction is gonna be like 15 minutes around of walking, store the energy and a LiPo battery, and yeah, that's it. I'm still missing some piece. That's just the first box, but I was so excited that I was like, I'm gonna open the first box anyway. So anyway, I'm missing some pieces, but still, I'm missing the circuit board to test all this. It kind of looks like this, but it's beige. So anyway, to test if everything works, we need LED lights. And if the lights light up in the circuit board, it means that my connections are good and it produces enough energy. And then lastly, it's in case that doesn't work, because I have multiple like exit points. Like I said, I'm remaking a model that's already there. I'm just trying to like taking different pieces of everything and put it in. I'm creating a Frankenstein of energy, basically. So this is what you have in cars. If you like to work on cars, or whoever like worked on your car or your bike, you probably saw those. So they're called motor cables, like me, motor cable, sister. So yeah, it's an exit. It's another option in case it doesn't work. So I'm gonna come back to you guys on that if I use them, if I didn't use them. Yeah, I hope I don't have to use them. I hope it works the first time. But then again, I hope it doesn't, because you learn way more in your mistake than you learn if you don't have it right the first time. So yeah, thank you for listening. If it made any sense, I'm gonna do more of this. This was only my first. And yeah, see you next time.